More definitions coming at you. This one is neat. It is more of an educational tool. Vertical versus horizontal tastings. Vertical is pretty easy to define. It really just means that you're having the same producer's wine from vintage to vintage. So essentially it's just, let's say it's Height Cellars, Martha's Vineyard, since we're fancy, from 21, 22, 23, and 24. They probably haven't even released the 23s and 24s, but you understand what I'm saying. Vertical tastings really help with the understanding of vintage variation and seeing what each vintage had to offer, because you are controlling the other variables like producer, production style, and place. So we're specifically talking in this instance about Martha's Vineyard. Horizontal tastings just change up the variables. So you'll look at multiple producers from the same vintage from a specific place. So just looking at what different producers do within a location. For instance, Shea Vineyard up in the Willamette Valley of Oregon, a lot of folks have contracts to purchase fruit from there, so many have a representation of Shea Vineyard that you could compare and contrast. I think I would also consider a tasting of one producer's production for a single vintage as a horizontal tasting, so essentially tasting every single bottling that they do from the different locations that they pull from would also be considered horizontal. These types of tastings are always fun and very educational because you really get to just dial in your palate on specific variables like vintage variation, production methods related to specific locations. But thanks for the comment, Reed. I really appreciate it. That's all I got for now. Bye.